Hey guys, Yeg Nation, we're here in Ward 2 with Bev Esslinger. It's very
Good
nice. Good morning to you guys as well. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So we're here actually really close to Nate and Kingsway, and you brought us out here, and just want to know what you're doing today. We actually caught you door knocking.
Yes.
And talk a little bit about your ward and what you think is why you brought us out to this location.
Great. This is Ward 2. This is the southern portion of the ward, and as you see, it's an exciting neighborhood that's changing. Many infill projects like the one behind me. We're close to shopping, we're close to Nate, and we're really along the LRT line. So people here have a lot of choices to choose from.
Oh yeah, actually this is really cool. This house right here has a rooftop patio, which I was like, that's sweet.
Yeah.
So actually really new in this area is that Nate LRT line. You know, I know that you were wanted to talk about the LRT going north from here.
Yeah, and I've been on the doors for a number of weeks now, and the one thing I've heard from south to the north in this award is that when is the LRT coming north? And right now we're really championing getting the LRT from Blatchford over the Yellowhead and over the Calder tracks, because that's the biggest challenge. Because if you live in the north, you only have two outs, 97 or 127, you're trapped. Because we're doing the Yellowhead now, we have the funding we received in the last year. It makes sense for me to bundle it and do it all at once, design it once, save some money by doing it together, and I'm hoping then we'll be able to open the LRT system to everybody living in the Northwest.
Awesome. So actually, we always talk about this, and this is great because you're the only woman counselor, and we're like trying to get women involved in politics, and we love the fact that you're here and that you're making a difference in Edmonton, and we want to see more women. So I mean, what have you done in the past to get women involved in municipal politics and get them into the community?
Why is it important for women to be involved in politics? One, I think every council, government should reflect the community, and ours, that's 50% women, so we need more women out. I can't be as a lone woman on every committee, so I don't bring that perspective everywhere. So we've worked with Equal Voice, we've worked with the province, we've worked through our own program, Knowing the Potential. We had 55 women going through the course to try to understand what the job is and to help them prepare a campaign. So excited to say we've got now 30% of the candidates are women, which is up from last time, because they don't run, they can't win. So support women that are running.
Yeah, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, as they say.
Yeah. So, and I always tell them, I said, you may not get it the first time, but you don't get not everyone gets their driver's license on the first time either. But they never said, oh, I was never meant to drive. They usually try again.
Yeah.
And I encourage women, try again. And if it takes 3 times, try again, because you learn how to do a campaign. My first campaign, I had white signs and it snowed. I learned not to do that. So you learn a little bit each time. So
that's pretty funny, actually. So another thing we're trying to do is we're trying to get young people to vote. This is kind of what our platform has been about. Have you been working with young people, and what are you doing to try and get the youth voice out there, or young adult voice out there?
Well, I have a lot of young adult volunteers on my campaign. I think it's great to get them engaged in campaigns, get them to understand the issues, and where possible, I love to meet with groups of young people. I champion child-friendly, so I want children's voice. I want every voice to come out. I think it's important because we're building a city for everybody. And so we're using all the different platforms as well to try to reach out to that broader audience. And I think what's really important is that the last thing I tell them, you don't have to agree with me, but you have to vote. Come out and vote.
October 16th, guys.
Yeah. And you know what? It's not that hard. It's not that scary. Make it a great habit for your life.
And we're trying to make it easier, giving you videos so you know who to vote for.
Yeah, and you know what? It's great to ask great questions of your candidates. You can tweet them, you can send them through Facebook, whatever you're comfortable with. I've been answering all sorts of people, and I say it's the younger crowd typically. We're happy to answer those questions. If they want to send it to me on Twitter or Facebook, I've got emails. Check out my website, bevesslinger.ca, and we'll be happy to engage.
Awesome. So we're in Ward 2, and I'm from Ward 9, so I don't know actually what the biggest issues are in Ward 2. So if you want to maybe summarize some of the things that you want to see up in the next 4 years with Ward 2, that'd be awesome for everyone to hear.
Okay. Ward 2 is very diverse. We go from 111th Avenue to the Henday. So we're from 97th Street to about 156 with one little chunk in Castle Down South. The issues are diverse, but there's some common themes. We want to improve transit, and it's the time now because we have transit strategy. For those who have poor transit, they'd like to ride it, but it's not good service. We need to work on that. They like to see the LRT extended sooner than later. Safety is a concern in many pockets, whether it's personal safety, riding the transit, so it's something I'm champion, safety. We talk a lot about whether it's response time because Ward 2 is getting a new police station, so we're very happy that that will improve response time for people. For me, it's about building a city. We have a great city, and how do we make it even better? So growth pressures on the city have created some challenges for the city. I mean, you're in a neighborhood that has a lot of infill happening. It's changing. And how do you make that better? Some of the concerns I hear about infill is it doesn't fit in. It doesn't reflect the character. So I'm proposing actually that we have a neighborhood design committee that will look at it and say, yeah, that fits in or it doesn't fit in. If you just tweaked it this way, it would fit in. To give that measure of comfort, because we want everyone to embrace those coming into their community.
Awesome. So if there's anything else you want to tell, our viewers, we have, YEG Nation, and they're watching these videos. If there's a last message you want to give before the elections.
My one message I would like to tell everyone is come out and vote. But do your research, vote for who represents you the best, and help make our city even better.
Thank you so much, Bev. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
That
was a great message. It was a great message. All right, everyone, October 16th, don't forget to vote. It's been great having everyone here, and YEG Nation, we'll see you around.